We should create a sporting format that we then own.
If it wasn't for the community engagement, I don't know if I would have continued playing. Like, I see this now as like something I want to do for the rest of my life.
We couldn't find it, so now we're building it.
Sports don't create character, it reveals character.
We're not just playing soccer, but we're here to really feel a sense of belonging.
When you give, you're definitely getting back more than you give in return.
Soccer literally has been life since 3 years old.
I really have been playing since I was in 1st grade. I've been playing since kindergarten.
I want to say, when do you start soccer? I think 3 or 4.
I have played soccer my whole life.
I feel most comfortable on the field.
When I started playing, there was no girls on the street playing in the street of Africa. Everybody was home cooking, playing with dolls, and I was the only one.
No, there's absolutely not enough opportunities.
After college, I moved to Chicago, and I really didn't play for like 3 or 4 years.
I played club soccer in college. I went to the University of Michigan. Would have been cool. I was a redshirt as a freshman, never got any playing time, so I thought, oh, I'll play on club and that'll be a better experience. It wasn't. The sense of community was not there at all.
I've always played with my brother because there weren't any leagues that trained girls as hard as they wanted to be trained.
Everything is co-ed. Even the way that the co-ed structure is sexist in and of itself. If you don't have enough women on the field, you have to take a man off of it.
We've all had similar experiences on our other teams, so it's cool to see that sense of community being a woman in sports spaces that are traditionally male-dominated.
It's about more than playing soccer, essentially. It's about building community, within the league itself, so like across the teams. Curious to see how they would manage all of that, and I knew this was like the first time that they were bringing the league to the US, for one thing, to Detroit.
The idea and the concept is evolved from our Global Goals World Cup. We couldn't find it, so now we're building it.
It sounds like they're doing really important work in the city. There aren't very many organizations doing that kind of work. And Nextiles, my company, is not a nonprofit, but we're a mission-based organization. And I know firsthand how difficult it is where sometimes mission doesn't take priority in certain ecosystems. So I'm really excited to be here, and this is a really diverse environment with different skill levels, and it's exciting to see that.
I didn't know anything, and then it's just like this slap in the face of information. I'm like, amazing. The community service, the points, the team aspect.
I can't say that I've done little warm-ups like that since maybe I was, I don't know, a middle school player. So it's fun to go back to your roots and remember why you started. And also realize that you're maybe not as good at those games as you think you are. No one's above dribbling the ball to the other end and coming back. Basic skill, should always practice it.
The whistle, oh, the whistle. The whistle gets me every single time. Agility drills, kind of motivates us a little bit to do better and be better.
Like doing a little practice and warm up. I love that part. Yeah, so it's really exciting to not just only be a part of a soccer league, but you're doing other things.
Today we're on day 2 of our passion project.
Yeah, big painting project, teaming up with the Ruth Ellis Center, and it's just a really great organization.
It's a center for LGBTQ+ youth. And it sounds like they haven't had their space painted in a while.
A lot goes on back here, so much. I mean, literally, you can do laundry, you can check your email, you can have a hot meal, you can put a food box together. Testing is happening, affirmations are happening, dancing is happening. One thing for sure, this space is well loved. And prior to Andy getting their hands on it, it looked like it was well loved. The wear and tear is very real.
Just great to be here to help out and make sure that when people that need a little space, but they have a place to be and it looks good for them. It's the first league in Detroit and Metro Detroit that I've seen like it, where it cares about the people that are playing it. It's not just, we have fields and we need somebody to play on the fields. We're creating a space for women and non-binary people to be able to play without the pressures of typical soccer mindset. We play great soccer, but it's because it's fun.
I know a lot of friends from high school, from college, who graduated and didn't have a place where they could express themselves when it came to soccer.
You can own a format and you can create a format and you can play within that format because sport is all about play, right? I mean, we all grew up playing and making all these different kind of rules of how we played. You know, I wake up every morning and I think, okay, yes, you know, this is a path we are on and just doing our part in the world. I mean, we can do as much as we can in the lifetime I have in this world, and then so in that sense, combined in what we do, it ends up having meaning.